Lionel Messi has scored nearly 1,000 goals. He's conquered Europe. He's conquered South America. He's conquered the World Cup. Yet there is one moment in football where even the greatest player of his generation suddenly becomes ordinary. The penalty kick. In the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Messi made history again, but not the kind any legend wants. He became the player with the most penalty attempts in World Cup history. And the most penalty misses. That sounds impossible. How can one of football's greatest finishers repeatedly struggle from just 12 yards away? The answer isn't technique. It's psychology. Because penalties aren't won by talent alone. They're won inside the mind. Part 1. The most difficult easy shot in football. To millions watching from home, penalties look simple. The goalkeeper is tiny. The goal is enormous. There are no defenders. No pressure from behind. Just one player. One goalkeeper. One kick. But psychology tells a completely different story. A penalty isn't really about striking the ball. It's about making a decision while carrying the emotional weight of an entire nation. One moment. One mistake. And history remembers only failure. That's why so many legendary players have missed. Roberto Baggio, Zico, Platini, even Cristiano Ronaldo. The greatest footballers in history have all discovered the same truth. Pressure changes the brain. And nobody, not even Lionel Messi, is immune. Part 2. Why Messi is different. Most elite penalty takers choose one method. They pick a corner before the run-up and commit. Others wait for the goalkeeper to move before deciding. Messi does both. Sometimes he already knows where he's shooting. Other times he watches the goalkeeper until the final split second. That unpredictability makes him incredibly difficult to study. But it also creates a hidden risk. Every penalty becomes a decision made under extreme pressure. Every extra decision introduces another chance for doubt. When your brain is processing too much information, your body reacts a fraction slower. Your precision drops. Your confidence hesitates. The difference is measured in milliseconds. But at the World Cup, milliseconds decide careers. Part 3. The invisible battle. Imagine standing over the ball. 80,000 people are silent. Millions more are watching around the world. Your country expects you to score. The goalkeeper studies every movement. Your heartbeat accelerates. Your breathing changes. Your vision narrows. This is known as performance pressure. The body prepares for survival, not precision. Ironically, the harder a player tries to be perfect, the more difficult perfection becomes. That's why penalties often expose something fascinating. They don't reveal technical ability. They reveal emotional control. Messi's extraordinary creativity allows him to solve impossible situations during open play. But penalties remove creativity. There is no dribble, no combination, no improvisation, only execution. And execution under pressure demands an entirely different mindset. Part 4. Greatness doesn't mean perfection. Many fans expect legends to dominate every part of football. Reality doesn't work that way. Michael Jordan missed thousands of shots. Roger Federer lost championship points. Tom Brady threw interceptions. Greatness has never meant perfection. It means continuing despite imperfection. Messi's overall penalty conversion rate is remarkably close to the average expected success rate for professional football. That sounds shocking. Because our expectations for Messi are impossible. When ordinary players miss, we shrug. When Messi misses, it becomes global news. The pressure surrounding him isn't normal. His mistakes are magnified. His successes become expected. That changes everything psychologically. The greatest burden of greatness is that excellence becomes invisible. Part 5. Why he keeps taking them. Here's what separates champions from everyone else. Not perfection. Responsibility. Messi never stopped taking penalties. Even after missing. Even after criticism. Even after history reminded him of every failure. Because leadership isn't avoiding pressure. Leadership is volunteering for it. That's why teammates continue trusting him. Because courage isn't measured by scoring every penalty. It's measured by stepping forward for the next one. The easiest decision would have been to hand responsibility to someone else. Messi never did. And perhaps that tells us more about his mentality than every goal he has ever scored. Football has always celebrated goals. But psychology celebrates something deeper. The willingness to fail. And still ask for the ball again. That's why Lionel Messi's penalty record isn't the story. His response to those misses is. Because legends aren't remembered for never falling. They're remembered because they kept walking back to the penalty spot when everyone else would have walked away. And perhaps that is the greatest mindset lesson football can ever teach.